Hey everybody, what's going on? NGS back again for another video. I know it's been a while since you've seen me on camera. There's my explanation for those of you who are wondering. But we got a lot of things to discuss today. We don't want to dilly-dally. We don't want to drag on like we usually do in these videos. We don't even get to the actual point till about a minute or two in. So I'm going to be doing a couple of videos this week based on particular subject matter. I'll have to spread them out and they'll be in different parts, but they will be pertaining to that particular subject matter. So today what we're going to be talking about is all things Namco Bandai. Well, all things Namco Bandai with a little smidge of Square Enix tossed in there. A little smidge. I don't like to associate the two. I really don't, considering the track record of both of them, but we're just going to have to wait on that, okay? We're just going to have to deal with it. We're going to have to take our medicine, sit down, tighten our belts, and deal with it. So, some Namco Bandai stuff, you say? As you guys know, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 recently released in North America and Europe a little while back, I believe. As this recording 2 weeks ago. It's the 2-week anniversary. I can't believe it, guys. 2 weeks. 2 weeks since Storm 3 came out. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I can't believe it, man. It's crazy. And it'll be 2 weeks since it came out in Europe on Friday or something like that. But I have yet to pick up the game. As you guys know, I'm just focused and preoccupied on completing a lot of other games, which I have been doing as of late. I finished up Tales of Grace's F's main storyline. I'm working on the epilogue arc. I finished up a playthrough of Assassin's Creed 2, which I had just left there for damn near almost 2 years. I finished up Dead Space. I'm working on Dead Space 2 and all kinds of things. So things are moving right along. So hopefully I'll be able to get Storm 3 sometime within the next couple weeks, depending on whether or not I finish up the Grace's F epilogue. But that is not the point. And look, this is the sidetrack I was talking about. Namco Bandai will be hosting a panel dedicated to Storm 3 at this year's WonderCon. WonderCon this year is going to be... When the hell is WonderCon? There it is. March 29th to March 31st. So that is in a week and a half, around that time. And at this panel dedicated to Storm 3, the CEO and current president of CyberConnect 2, Hiroyoshi Matsuyama, will be making his appearance. For those unaware, he's the guy who dresses up in the various Naruto costumes. Actually, funny story regarding this guy. I had seen this guy's face everywhere. If you look up any videos for any CyberConnect 2 Naruto game, then you know this fucker. So, at Comic-Con, the one that recently just passed, New York Comic-Con, I was sitting in the break room, which is a place where members of the press can, you know, have a nice seat, chillax, check the Wi-Fi, computers, all that junk. And I was just sitting there on my phone, and I was just reading some manga. And I see this guy come in with the Naruto costume, and I'm just like, oh, it must be a cosplayer. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Wait, why would a member of a press be dressed as a cosplayer? That's weird. And so I see all these AV guys coming in and all these other Japanese people, and I'm just like... yeah, they're crowding around him like he seems important. And then I look over to my friend who was another news reporter for another website. And he's like, dude, isn't that the guy who does the Naruto games? I'm like, who? Yeah, that guy right there. And then this bitch just put on the Sage Mode costume. And I was like, oh, hell no. So I was literally 10 feet away from this guy. 10 feet away. I don't know why it didn't hit me until afterwards, but whatever. So he'll be making an appearance there, and for the first time ever, they will be hosting a Storm 3 tournament where you'll be able to challenge this guy. Now, I don't know about y'all who's going to WonderCon, but y'all best bring your A game, because as many people in the comments section on this Saiyan Island article mentioned, he's got Sage Mode. So unless you got something else, unless you got some Biju power, I don't even know what's going to be happening here. But yeah, best be on your A game. Let's see what happens there. But at this event, they're saying they're going to be going through a retrospective of all things the Naruto games from CyberConnect 2. And I would expect them, since this is a special announcement regarding Storm 3, I would expect it'll be one of the following. Number one, I think it may have to do with downloadable content. Maybe it will be the costumes that weren't released over here in the States. Maybe we'll be finally getting those. It could be characters. I don't know how much validity there is into that. Maybe the characters that people were, you know, protesting, like, why didn't you put these characters in there? Where are the 7 swordsmen? Where are the Edokages? Maybe they'll be doing that. So, speaking specifically DLC-wise, I think it'll be one of those two things. Another thing, which I guess I may be out of the ballpark in this situation, but there is some validity to this. Now, as you guys know, the PC platform has been sort of making a resurgence, if you will say, over the past couple of years or so. Now, I'm not one to say that the PC platform has never been relevant, because the PC is always relevant. It's always there. It's just waiting for you to come, pick up the mouse and keyboard, play your games. It's always there for you. But there's been this resurgence of a lot of, I'd say, console-only developers slash publishers trying their franchises onto PC. They've been testing the waters, and you've been seeing this more and more frequently with some developers. mainly in case in point, recently Namco Bandai released Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition on the PC back in the summer, and they released Ace Combat Assault Horizon. I believe that was the most recent title entry into that series. That came out back in January. So a couple days back, there was this thing that popped up in the Steam registry database titled Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 Early Access Comp. Now, for those who are unaware of what this means, it can mean one of two things. Number one, it could mean that this thing showed up in the database, but we don't hear jack shit about this game coming to PC at any point, ever. However, there is the second one. There's a possibility that Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 may be coming to PC. There's a possibility, because with Namco Bandai testing the waters of all their other series, and considering the fact that Mortal Kombat 9 is coming to PC, Ed Boon is thinking about bringing Injustice over to PC, there seems to be like a bit of a resurgence for fighting games on PC. While the Naruto games really aren't what you consider the standard quid pro quo fighter, I think there is still a market for it to be on PC. So maybe the special announcement is that they're bringing Storm 3 to the PC, to Steam. Maybe it's an announcement that they're bringing it to the Vita. Oh man, that'd be awesome. I'm going to just say that right now. Or maybe on the Wii U. I'm surprised that they haven't come out with a Wii U version for one of the games. But maybe the next one. Maybe the next Storm game. They'll be thinking about porting that over to Nintendo system. But considering, let's just go with the fact that it could be a PC release. What would I like to see? Well, first things first, if it's coming on PC, I'm buying that shit regardless. I'll just tell you that right now. Even if it's the bare bones worst port in the world, it would still be better than the console version. I would just say that. And that there's no denying it right there. But if they actually took their time to work on this game, and even if they release a shabby port like they did with Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition. Now, say what you want. Is it Namco Bandai's fault? Is it From Software's fault? Are the gamers too entitled? There are differences when a developer releases a crappy game on consoles and when a developer releases a crappy game on PC. You see, on consoles, the gamers can't do much about it. They can either bite their tongues and play the game or just not support it at all. Whereas on PC, you have the people out there, the gamers, the modders, the hackers, who are able to take this unmitigated pile of crap. Not saying that about Storm 3, I'm just saying as an example. You get what I'm saying? They'll be able to take that and make it into something worthwhile. With the things you can do. Look what they did for Dark Souls. I mean, they unlocked the resolutions, they provided, high quality textures, all of that good stuff. So if they could do that for Storm 3 in the situation where Namco Bandai doesn't, then I think that'd be dandy. Maybe we'll get native 1080p resolution. Maybe we'll get full anti-aliasing. Maybe no frame rate drops. Because from what I've been looking at, all the gameplay from Storm 3, I've been following it extensively because I follow a lot of people, Con Maestro, PS3 360 HD. I see a lot of frame rate drops in the game. Now, I didn't play Generations much, so I didn't know if there were frame rate drops in that, but damn, there seems to be more and more frame rate drops in Generations. And I mean, Storm 3, there we go. So maybe a PC release will help alleviate that, and I think it'd be freaking awesome. Hopefully it does use games for Windows Live, but we'll just have to see. Now that that's out of the way, all of the Naruto-ness from CyberConnect 2, reminder that this panel is going to be on Saturday, March 30th at WonderCon, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in Anaheim, California. So if you're going there, record some panel footage, maybe challenge this guy to some gameplay. I don't know what you get if you win, but that's that. Moving on to another Namco Bandai entry, the Tales of series. Yes, they will be hosting another panel dedicated to the Tales series. And this panel in particular, Hideo Baba will be making an appearance. And for those who are unaware of what this new Tales title is, Tales of Xillia is a game that is coming out on the PlayStation 3 worldwide this year. It released back in Japan fall of 2011, and it's taken some time to come over, but it's finally coming here sometime, I'd say early summer. That's what I'm guessing. But at this panel, for those who dress up as their favorite Tales character, you'll be able to get a photo with Hideo Baba. In addition to that, they'll be going over all of the things for Xillia. So I guess this will be Xillia's premiere unveiling. I mean, we know the game is coming out. They've already announced it, but I guess this would be their premiere time to show everything. And in that particular, they're talking about the English voice actors, which for some strange reason, unbeknownst to me, people have been throwing a hissy fit over. Now, in terms of Xillia, they released 3 bits of gameplay for the series. And they were all just battle gameplay, you just roaming around the world. And for some strange reason, people have taken it upon themselves to bitch constantly about the voices, saying, oh, these voices are horrible fits to the characters, I'll never be able to play the game with these voices, oh my god, why does Mila sound like a lesbian? Yes, people have actually said that Mila sounds like a lesbian. And some have gone so far as to put up petitions and saying they're not going to buy the game because of these voices. First things first, can we all calm the fuck down? Seriously, why are we putting up petitions over a damn voice? Second, have we actually even heard the voice? Have we actually even heard the voice, Mila's voice, without it being in battle? Battle grunts, half-a-second attacks. Really? Are you serious? And these are the same people who keep bitching, whining, complaining, saying, oh, Namco Bandai, stop scamming us, bring the other Tales games over. Which I'm one of those people. I'm one of the people who think that the wait between the Japanese release of the Tales games and the American release of the Tales games, it's unforgivable. But when the game comes over, people start bitching about the voice acting, saying, oh, I'm not buying this game, this better have a dual option for Japanese voices. Is this a Revolution 3 all over again? Is this seriously an Naruto Shippuden Clash Ninja Revolution 3? Where these bitches were like, I ain't buying the game, he ain't got no dual Japanese voice option. Really? Really? You bitch whine and complain that you want the game over here. They bring the game over here. It doesn't have Japanese voices. It's like RPG gamers in general. Really? Are you complaining? With the amount of RPGs that have come over, with some RPGs having horrific voice acting. Horrific voice acting. Really? You're going to complain about this when we know nothing, literally nothing about it. Okay then. Okay. You see, these are the type of entitled fans that Anyway. They're going to be celebrating the 15th anniversary of Xillia at this, not Xillia. Xillia's been out for 15 years, guys, and we're just getting it here. The 15th anniversary of Tales in North America at this event. And yeah, I just can't wait to see what's going to be happening there. And hopefully if Xillia does well, we do get the sequel. Now moving on to a bit of Square Enix stuff. Yes, we all don't like to talk about Enix, especially after the recent trophy debacle situation. God damn it, Sephiroth. Yeah, some people think I was actually serious in that video. Some people are actually thinking that, oh man, you're complaining about trophies, you're going to buy this game over trophies. I'm like, it was a joke! Damn. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1.5 just recently launched in Japan, so I'm going to go beat up my friend Matthew Cutright over that because he imported it. So yeah, hello Matthew, KH2FM Forums. Y'all remember that game, Final Fantasy X HD? Y'all remember when Square Enix announced that, like, what, back in 2011? Around that time? Yeah, we heard literally nothing about it for the longest. And it's like, oh yeah, we're still working on it. Well, it turns out that included on the PS3 version of Final Fantasy X HD, you'll be getting Final Fantasy X-2. So, you get a bonus game if you buy it on the PS3. Now, if you buy it on the Vita, however, they said that you'll have to purchase each game separately, so that's a bitch. That's a bitch move, Square Enix. But if you buy it on PS3, you get both. Now, there's no word if the Final Fantasy X-2 version will be a remastered edition, like with 10 with what they're doing. I would personally hope so, because that's going to be really awkward. You're playing 10 HD, and it's looking all pretty, it's looking all nice, it's got a nice makeover, it's looking all sexy, and then you go to 10.2, and it's like, fucking hell, 480p! Damn it! Oh, those textures, man. But I still think that's cool for those who are interested in Final Fantasy X HD. I don't know if I'm going to be picking this game up at all. I'll probably cave in and get it for the Vita, because, god damn it, I need more things to play on that. But there you go for those who are wondering. When it came to 10.2 for me, I love to joke about how I hated it so much for so many reasons, but I kind of enjoyed the game. I kind of did. You know, I played 10 a little bit when it first came out. Not much, but I played a lot of 10.2. And I actually completed 10.2 before I even completed 10, if that made any sense. I thought that the job system was pretty cool. I didn't like the whole Charlie's Angels aspect thing. That was pretty weird. But yeah, 10.2 was an alright Final Fantasy game. It doesn't get overhated for the wrong reasons. Yes and no, I'll say that. It's an alright game. It's not the best one in the world for obvious reasons, but you know, you're getting it for free if you buy it on the PS3, so cool. Anyway, guys, that was my little video discussing Namco Bandai-ness and all things Square Enix. I'm gonna say this once. If Square Enix comes out there and they say that Final Fantasy Versus 13 is actually Final Fantasy 15, someone's getting kicked in the teeth. I'll just say that. Y'all better not pull that bitch move. You are conning us out of an entire Final Fantasy game. If you put this thing for Final Fantasy 15, that's a bitch move. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I'm GS signing out, and like always, I will catch you guys later. Peace. Oh yeah, before I go, I know a lot of you were thinking of clicking this video off, but nah, more Kingdom Hearts stuff. Goody, not baddie like trophies, but goody. In the ending of Kingdom Hearts 1.5, there is a little bit of a teaser of some sorts for the next iteration of HD collections from Square Enix, and that, of course, is Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD. Now, in this collection, most of us were under the assumption that we'd be getting Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Remastered, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Remastered, and maybe there was some god out there who would port Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance to the PS3 in this collection. But now, apparently in this collection, what we're getting is Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, Birth by Sleep, hopefully Final Mix, and Kingdom Hearts Coded? Okay, now let's analyze this for a second. Let's just talk about this. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. No arguments there whatsoever. That shit banging. I would buy the collection just for that game. It's freaking awesome for those who have never played it. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Yes, that is awesome. There is no reason why it should not be in there, considering the PSPs to PS3, them HD-ness, them collections, them remasters, all that stuff. I would hope it's the Final Mix, because I have to this day not played Birth by Sleep Final Mix. So, kudos on that. But Coded. I don't know whose bright idea was it to bring Coded. I don't know whose bright idea was it to make Coded to begin with. Whose bright idea? What genius out there said, let's make a mobile Kingdom Hearts game? No, they don't stop there. Let's bring this to the DS. No, they don't stop there. Let's tell them it's an integral part to the Kingdom Hearts story. No, don't stop there. Don't stop there. What, that 0.5 of relevance to the actual story? Please. Please, get out of here. Cutscenes encoded. What? No. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD. Like we all didn't see this coming, peeps. So, yeah, actual end of the video.